Okay, you guys know the drill. Line of Duty Season 5, Episode 1. We're getting straight into this after finishing Season 4. I'm so excited. But anyway, really quickly, the aim of the game is to pause a lot less. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get straight into it. Wait, Stephen Graham? As in... I wasn't going to pause it. Well, that was a fail, wasn't it? Stephen Graham. So they're transporting something important, I imagine. Traffic collision. Ooh!
Back up.
And that's going to be some kind of diversion, right? Oh, shoot. Well, how was the car lost? Confused. I'm really confused. How on earth is the car locked? How did she get out of the car? I guess maybe if the electrics. What did I say? Oh, for goodness sakes. Of course she's wearing balaclava. They're all wearing balaclavas.
2 minutes! Take the lorry! Don't try for that stuff, lad. Let him go. Come on!
Well, that's Stephen Graham right there. I can hear his accent.
If she's alive, finish her!
Oh, she's not going to kill her. She can't kill her, surely. Surely she fakes the shot. I mean, this is what... Oh! She's doing it because she has to. It's the same... Oh, goodness sakes, man.
Job done. Nice sweat, lads.
Gosh, he always plays like a villainous or mysterious character, doesn't he?
Steve, kid, consider yourselves assigned. Find that leak.
So this is the job.
Steve, are you okay to open a case?
That was quick. Wait, so was she promoted?
Case file on Beesfield hijack.
So he is walking again.
I did my duty as a police officer.
No one's accusing you of anything, Jake.
Exactly.
Yet.
The OCG didn't look into
Yeah,
it.
exactly, yet.
They were counting on someone ordering your team back to the burning car to rescue.
Inside knowledge, intelligent. I bet you she's got more hidden. Like, they always say, like, oh, I'm innocent, but...
I haven't told you the whole truth.
I haven't told you the whole truth. What did I just say? What?
The woman in the car, the one who set the trap. Maybe she didn't want to leave my kids without a mum. Whatever the reason, she told the others that I was dead. I need to tell you something so that it comes from me first. The fourth copper. She survived.
Well, you said she was a gunner.
Oh.
I'm not a doctor.
Oh, she's had a baby. So like I said, are there really any bad people? They're doing it because they have to. Obviously, there's the top dogs.
Sad.
Bad people.
Be the nominal. Baby turned out to be a doll.
Sorry if you can hear my dog. She's just rolling around.
Is there a description of the nominal?
I tried to access the details and I was blocked.
Wow.
What's the case number?
So it's all been basically covered up again. Frick.
Thanks, Tatley.
Access denied. So who's got the ability to revoke access to certain... Oh! Ted! Bro, I'm still... You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if one of AC-12 were manipulated to a point. Kate, she's got a family. Ted, he's got family. You know where I'm coming from?
Sir?
What the...
Sir.
Kid, Steve.
What is going on?
Management of police information exists for a reason. Access to certain case files has been restricted due to their sensitivity. I'm not at liberty to disclose the details,
cut
not
it
even
out.
to Superintendent Hastings. I've been brought in from an outside force to lead on a specific operation authorised at the highest level, and we've done a good job of keeping it hidden.
Till now.
Until someone actually capable of looking into it finds it.
In that hijack.
I can assure you our UCO has not been authorised to encourage, enable or commit criminal offences.
Nonetheless, you might want to extract your officer.
They know something's wrong. I know something's wrong.
Ted?
So they must know something's wrong. You see, look, see what I mean? He's never going to be a bad character. He's never going to be bad, but he's never going to be H. But can he be manipulated? Can he be threatened? Of course, anybody can.
You say
Ooh,
your term, shake off all the drips.
it's disgusting. Rang, it's literally on the floor.
It's your bird. bit personal. Is it yours? Not a pissing contest over it. Maybe we can talk business. That's why we should make a deal.
I just don't...
Avoid any conflict of ownership.
Why do people get into stuff like this, man? Why are they in there
No
doing
problem with
that?
conflicts.
The thing about his character is he never seems like he's fully bad.
Tell you that.
10%.
No, we're facing life for murdering 3 coppers later.
Well, I think that's great, you know. I think I've lasted 18 minutes without pausing. Anyway, the thing that gets me about this case so far, obviously at some point it's going to reconnect to this whole Balaclava Man thing, right? I mean, if it doesn't, I'll be really shocked, because that is the whole plot of what we're trying to get to. Why would this group of people, especially her, for example, who's already shown that she's merciful, why would they involve themselves in this kind of thing? Unless they have to. And her especially. The other ones seem to have a little bit less regard for, like, other people's lives and, like, damages they cause. She seems like she doesn't want to be here. But yeah, like I said, my theory is that Tommy Hunter is still alive. The reason I say that, right, is, like, they sort of mentioned that H was Chief, whatever his name was. They sort of said that that was him, right? And Ted was quite quick to sort of say, yeah, I'm satisfied that that's him. I'm not convinced, especially being as then he ends up dead at the end of the episode. Was that suicide? I don't think so. Like, I'm really, really skeptical about that. I mean, obviously, the option is that Ted is H, which is a bunch of no. Like, that's... I would be shocked if that was the case. The closest thing I can think of, Hunter. Tommy Hunter.
Bihan Malhotra, civilian administrator.
She's a new character, right?
He's one of the staff involved in organising the processing and disposal of controlled substances.
So now we're just looking into characters that could... Or police officers that could have known and been involved.
With expenses.
So what's the problem?
I showed the file to Minnie. I'm not sure why she didn't think it was worth investigating.
She knows what she's doing.
See?
Sorry. You're right.
Whoa.
You seem nervous, Bihan.
Yeah, he seems very nervous. Bloody hell. Well, to
Why
be honest,
nervous?
I would be nervous even though I didn't do anything, right?
Someone been talking about me.
Yeah, there's something wrong about that guy, man.
I need a glass of water.
Oh, well, that was anticlimactic. Oh, shoot, is he running?
Down! Stay down!
Well, hold on a second. Am I in the right season? Because at the end of season 4, he wasn't walking, right? Oh, Steve.
Steve, you alright?
So he is still having issues.
Yeah.
Do you need your back looking at? Are you sure?
What?
Oh, so he is still having issues, for goodness sakes.
Hiya.
Oh, wow. So we're actually gonna...
Something smells good. Proper treat.
Finally!
Given the loss of life, I will be seeking authority to charge you with conspiracy to murder.
And as you
Whoa.
may know, if
And he's
convicted,
like, oh, shoot.
conspiracy to murder carries a life sentence.
Oh, wait.
Come on, Bihan.
They never said people would get killed.
Who did?
Who contacted you,
Yeah,
Bihan?
there we go.
Maybe she had to find an informant as part of ingratiating herself into the OCG. Giving up Malhotra has blown her cover. You know names and you aren't giving them to us. This is only going to get worse for you, Vihan. We're throwing you a lifeline here, mate.
Exactly. Because then you're just obstructing.
What I'm up to.
Half as well I agree with your boss.
Not what I'm agreeing with you.
We need to make a new deal.
For God's sakes. You watch her get more. Why am I cheering this on? Like, this is crime.
Or we could just piss around all night playing games, Slater.
Oh, wow.
You seem to like that.
Whoa. It's like everyone's corrupt in the
Good
ACL.
setup.
So,
I feel kind of bad for her because we know that when she was like, I'm out, like you could tell in her voice that she wasn't there because she wanted to be.
PC Bindra, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention what question or something you later rely on in court.
Imagine being a police
You
officer and
can do
hearing those
something,
words.
use
That would be
evidence.
so annoying. Or so painful. Like,
Fucking name.
annoying. Painful.
he's my cousin, Mark. I'm sorry.
See, she's
you
honest
aware
as.
of Malhotra's offences?
PC Bindra.
I feel bad for her.
No, sir.
Document 2 is a
See how
summary
honest
of
she
an
is, though?
internal
Like, you can tell that
investigation into information leakage that
just
occurred
tell it's not the
following
same.
disciplinary proceedings against DC Jamie Desford.
Desford claims to
We
have
didn't
been
see that
deceived in
interview.
disclosing his username and password.
Did she lie
by
there?
you.
Did you use Desford's login information
So they were already at...
to download confidential files?
Oh, I thought
which
they've
you
only
then
just
passed on to
started.
Assistant Chief Constable Hilton.
No, sir. Absolutely not.
I never knew it was so bad what Vihan was doing, otherwise I'd never have gone along with it.
So she was protecting someone, see?
It's true ACC Hilton used Vihan to blackmail me.
The thing I, like, don't understand that I find conflicting is that when all these people keep coming forward about Hilton manipulating them and saying Hilton this, Hilton that, like, what are they supposed to do? They can't just go and blab, because then they will end up in a ditch, you know what I mean? Like, what are they supposed to do? They're manipulated, they're terrified of what happened to the previous person, what happens to the next person, you know? Gates, he knew he was in so deep, whatever happened, right? Lindsay Denton was ended up being murdered. Dot, murdered. You know, like, the list is just, I don't think she knows enough to get, like, killed, to be honest, because she was, like I said, only involved with Hilton. Same as maybe her. If they know any little bit more about what's above Hilton, then they will not survive much longer. That's what I'm saying. My point of this whole little pause is to wonder, how do you feel about her? Like, I feel, when I see her situation, I feel genuinely bad for her. Like, she can't just go against Hilton. Like I said, yeah, she would have ended up dead. She's protecting someone she loves. She gets in too deep. She literally said to Hilton, she's out. She pulled out, right? That was it. So we saw that part of her. We saw that she was regretting doing everything she was doing. I'm conflicted about how I feel about her, because I feel she's not a bad character. And if she is to go to prison and go away for this, I feel like it would be almost an injustice, really.
Hilton said that he'd pull strings for Vihan if I agreed to keep him in the loop on AC-12 operation.
You were spying on us.
Yeah.
Sir, he was the ACC.
But you could have come to me.
I stopped, sir. I took early maternity leave. I couldn't bear what I was doing.
See? The thing is, right, is I think Ted is being way too harsh about this, because it's... I sit here and I hear her.
There's no evidence of any new Malhotra was leaking information to an OCG.
And apart from this, sir, she has got a spotless service history.
See, exactly.
Hear that, do you? Hear that? It's good, people. You are finished here, Constable. You are finished with the force.
I feel so
That's only the
horrible.
start of it. Christ knows what criminal charges you're going to end up facing.
I don't think she deserves that,
Superintendent Hastings, leaving the room.
Anyone can prove the gaffer right that Hilton was the one pulling the strings. So,
Or prove him wrong.
See, exactly.
To find out.
Oh, nah, Bob, don't you dare do this to me. How much longer have we got left? Oh, don't do that. Bro, there's not... If he's been manipulated, fine, right? But there's no way that he is evil.
Help me, Minnie. I ain't up to this.
Tell me how I can help.
She's like, help me, but then he's like, I'm not going to talk. Which means she's just going to... Oh, for God's sakes, not... Is she really doing more?
130.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't move.
Gosh almighty. Don't move, which means what? What does that mean? You know what this bloody reminds me of? Season 1, man.
I passed information to
God.
ACC Hilton. I could do the same for you.
Wow. Wow. Like, I can understand why she's doing it, because I know the motive.
I've got an idea how we could help each other out.
Seriously, man. Unknown number. No. I know what you're doing.
Sorry, sir, there's a reminder on your account.
Oh, yeah. I think there was some issue with that. I mean, I'll make sure it gets paid next week.
So are they going to try and pin this that he's under financial distress too, and then that's going to lead to him being corrupt? Is that what this is hinting at? I mean, I don't believe it for a second, but I feel like money would be a weird thing. I don't think money's a big enough thing to manipulate Ted. What the show is doing is it's looking at you and it's going, how much do you trust the people around you? Do they retaliate? Oh, wow.
It's the game!
it's been alleged the whole thing was orchestrated by a female OCG member matching the description of the nominal. The caller used none of the code words issued to undercover officers.
We don't believe it was her, sir.
Apart from make a call, what's she done?
She's working on it.
She's working on it.
Oh,
Give her time to
God
pan
damn it,
out what we
Manette.
offer.
You know what? She's going to be the one that dobs all of these people in. She's going to help the investigation eventually. You watch.
Or another.
Unless she just ends up dying, but I doubt it. Surely not.
I'm in a rush. Let's just swap
Fake,
our
man.
shirt.
Oh.
I remember following you. You were on your way to AC12.
It's the one we gave her.
See what I mean? And she's like trying to protect her.
Get me a screwdriver.
I'm so conflicted, man. I'm so conflicted. Wow.
Christ. Get out of my sight.
For goodness sake.
What's gonna happen?
No way. Look at her, man. She's not handling this at all. I'm very confused about the chip. I think I've missed something, you know.
If you've any doubts, you just watch how fast I'm going to shut down this operation.
Yeah,
And serve
exactly.
you, your comm, and your UCO with Reg 15s.
I'm so confused with this whole, like, other organisation.
It's called Operation Pear Tree.
Operation Pear Tree.
Our brief was to embed an undercover officer within an organised crime group.
Was that supposed to be...
Are you in contact with your UCO or aren't you?
Your comms lost contact. Your cover officers too.
Weeks? Mother of God, don't tell me it's months.
We can't be certain what's happened. It's a deep cover operation.
Oh, wow, so it's not her
He
then.
may still be
It's another
acquiring
officer.
intelligence on organised criminal activity.
My brain, man.
Detective Sergeant John Corbett.
Oh, shoot. Oh my god, my brain. So what's he going to do to her then? Surely he doesn't kill her. He just said, what's worse than a bent copper? A bent copper that pretends not to be. You're taking the mickey now. Because at that point, is he an undercover officer? Oh my god, look where she's been taken. Oh! Oh my god! Well then what's he supposed to do if he's undercover? Or unless he's now been manipulated enough to the point where he's... What the... Okay, so, indeed I am shocked, man. Indeed I am shocked. Now, to be honest with you, I was thinking, I'm not going to pause up this episode, I'm going to have a lot to talk about at the end. I don't have loads, not going to lie, I don't have loads. But that did end on a really strange note for me. So all this episode, I'm sitting there thinking, Stephen Graham's character, really odd. I don't know if I quite... He seemed like a dick, right? And he just seemed like a criminal. Turns out, he's undercover, and they've just lost contact with him for how long? Now the question is he still good? You know where I'm coming from. Is he still good? Has he been manipulated? Has he gotten to the point where he's undercover? Boom. Someone's been threatened. Boom. Now he's doing work for other people. Boom. Now he's keeping quiet, whatever. Or did he know that people are getting close to him, so he's cut the ties with the undercover to really investigate it, you know? That's the question. To be fair, he has just ordered the death of another police officer, who, yes, in herself was also corrupt. But she was going out, I think, to try and expose the people that had holds on her cousin. I think that was the whole point, right? She was trying to go and do that. And she ends up dying because of it. She gets caught out, right? And she gets caught out by someone who knows how people play, you know, criminal. He knows because he's doing it himself. Now, the thing that makes me conflicted now is he's already murdered, or he's ordered the death of someone. So do I like him? No. Will I like him come the end of this? Probably not. He doesn't seem like a character that I'm gonna like. I'm not even sure she was like alerting AC-12 of these actions, right? I'm not even sure if that was the case at all. Like she said that she would give important information. Like I don't believe it. Like my bet was that she was going there. She was gonna go to AC-12 and she was gonna dog them in and she was gonna get her brother out of the mix, which she's gonna try to, and it failed, right? It failed miserably. Now the question is, how connected is this to this whole big H situation? How connected is this? Because he definitely isn't the kingpin, right? If he was a cop before, he was undercover, he was probably manipulated while he was in the force, he probably went undercover to try and investigate this and it's gotten to the point. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he's quite a lot like Dot. Like it wouldn't shock me. Oh gosh, almighty, my camera's gonna die. Maybe I do just make this a lot shorter. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I think we can talk more. What else is there that's going on? Well, they seem to be pointing towards Ted being guilty. Like, you guys have already heard my theories on that. Like, there's no way. You know what? Can I tilt this up? Like, there's no way that Ted is gonna be guilty. Like, unless he's been manipulated. Like I said, I'd be surprised if it was financially. I don't think he's that vulnerable. Like, if he's been manipulated some other way that we're not aware of, maybe. But I feel like my theory is that if someone's going to get manipulated, it's going to be Kate because of her family, right? Like, that just for me makes more sense. But yeah, the other thing as well, I was just talking about this new guy, Stephen Graham's character. I need to think, I need his name. Someone tell me his name. The question also becomes, is he really not bent at all? But he has to play this ultimate character. Because all of this, like, horrible sort of persona he's got towards his wife, all of this, all of that, or the other. Also, not to mention her weird persona. Like, I don't get that either. But if this is all an act, it makes sense. But that also, that confuses me. Because what's with her? Why is she acting so bizarre? That doesn't make any sense. Like, if she's... How? Like, she's not... She is the one at the start of the episode where it's like, okay, there's more about her character that we know. Unless she's also a cop. And she knows that he's in too deep or something. Or she knows that... This is what Line of Duty does to my brain. It's fascinating because I can think of so many different reasons why. So yeah, her whole situation, confusing as hell. I don't get any of that. His situation, I'm kind of more on the side of like, he's a cop, right? And he's doing this because he has to. This is like the ultimate character he's playing. He knew that he was getting to. Maybe someone was finding out, maybe whoever his boss is, whatever this thing he's a part of, maybe he knew he was getting too close or something. But surely, whoever's on top of all of this, right? The thing that doesn't get me, if this is right at the top, and we've got hate, we've got all of this, eventually, whoever this top kingpin is going to find out that he was a cop. Or maybe he already knows. Because it makes no sense. How would H, who has known all about Dot, who knew about Manit, who knew about all of these things, had all this inside knowledge, how would he not know about this undercover cop, especially if he's that close to whatever he's organising? But anyway, with Manit dead, AC-12 together, AC-12 actually suspecting Ted, which is just ridiculous, but anyway, that's a factor. How are we going to get down to the bottom of this? Like, what resources are we going to use? Are we going to see the return of, what's her face? Roz, because she was also involved. She's not dead yet. She's one of the very few that were involved that aren't dead. Do you know where I'm coming from? I've spoken for way too long now. Like, you guys got what you want. I spoke less in the reaction, more at the end of the video. Those are my thoughts. I'm just absolutely confused. Apologies that you're not getting a theory out of me yet. I think it's just, yeah, it's one of those reactions where I just have to watch the next one and hope that a theory comes to mind. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there. As ever, this has been your boy, British Chef. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.
I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh.